everyone, from noisefromthebasement.com, and welcome to Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3 for the Nintendo GameCube. As indicated, this is the third title in the Rogue Squadron series, the first game being for the N64, and the second game being for the GameCube. This series sadly only had these three games, but it's definitely a very good series to play. If you've ever played any of the games, you know what I'm talking about. Obviously, the GameCube games have it all over the N64 one, graphics-wise, but all three games are actually incredibly good. There's a lot of different play styles and technique, everything from flying X-Wings and whatnot to getting on the ground and using the Force and fighting AT-ATs up close and personal and stormtroopers and everything else. And now we have a cool introduction. Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike. It is a dark time for the Rebellion. Though the Death Star has been destroyed, the Empire remains intent on crushing the Alliance. A massive Imperial fleet has invaded the Rebel base on Yavin 4 in an attempt to capture the Rebel leaders, enacting swift retribution for the Alliance's earlier victory. In the face of this assault, a small squad of freedom fighters, led by the heroic Luke Skywalker and Wedge Antilles, attempt to escape the planet for a new secret base. And I believe that's all the scrolling text that we get for this particular one. If you are unfamiliar with Yavin 4, that is the planet the Rebels are on towards the end of A New Hope, so the very, very first Star Wars movie. In Legends material, and that is anything that's not canon, that was mainly the books written by fans and whatnot over the years. Yavin 4, there's some debate over Yavin 4. Some say that some authors indicate that Yavin 4 was occupied for some time by the Rebellion, even after the destruction of the Death Star. And others say that Yavin 4 was evacuated right away. And that latter explanation makes more sense because they just destroyed the Death Star in orbit of Yavin 4. And you'd have to imagine that the Empire would come looking for what happened to the Death Star, and also that when Darth Vader got knocked off course, that he kind of sort of knew where the Rebel base was, and once he was rescued or managed to fly where he needed to, you would imagine that he pretty much had the Imperial fleet at Yavin 4. This game kind of goes along with that immediate evacuation of Yavin 4. So we have, as you can see, the Imperial military landing on the Yavin 4 surface. I don't know why they decided to do a land battle like this. Maybe they're trying to capture Rebel leaders rather than just, bombard the place from orbit and destroy everything. You notice the landers, the big landers, those are awesome in Legend materials. Hopefully they're going to present them in canon material as well. The landers that the AT-ATs come out of, those things can hold like 4 AT-ATs or something of that nature. So, the game of Rogue Squadron 3, it is... Excuse me here, I'm accidentally shooting up my own transport. Okay. It's actually, as I said, it's a really nice looking game. Very easy to control, very easy to pick up on, very intuitive. Although the objective of this mission isn't to shoot down the TIE fighters, they can be a little bit hard to shoot down in this particular mission.
Don't let them get away. 4 Imperial transports still on the ground. Take them out. Only 3 more to go. Keep it up. Two left. Hit them fast. Quickly, last transport.
Yep. All right.
Your orders.
Now, with this particular game, the thing I've noticed is that it tends to get into these very
Excellent. The transports are destroyed.
these cutscenes that they come in very often and they take up a bit of time.
You've got one on your tail.
That's one complaint I have about this game. You're getting into it and you're starting to really, you know, figure out what you're supposed to be doing. Getting really into the mission. Next thing you know, you have a cutscene. Now they just introduced an interesting character here of Sartley. Sartley is another rebellion pilot. He has force abilities in some of the novels. His father is a smuggler who happens to have a old Imperial Star Destroyer that he uses kind of like a massive smuggler's marketplace in space.
We're on a course to intercept the Imperial loader shuttles.
But yes, he's a force-sensitive X-Wing pilot. He, unlike Luke, he tries not to advertise that he's force-sensitive. But he was trained by Luke, at least in the Legends novels, he was trained by Luke for a bit. Timothy's on novels. Yep.
Nailed him. 5 left. Got another one.
Now
Only
this
4 left on my radar.
first part of this mission, when you're in the X-Wing, they have you trying to shoot down these transports, and all of a sudden they have you going for that transport, which we just saw back there. So it's like, hey, shoot down these Imperial transports, and oh wait, no, stop what you're doing and go save that transport on that island over there. They're being attacked by ATSTs.
This is Transport Luminous. We're taking heavy fire from those walkers. Defend that grounded transport.
As I said, the TIE fighters are a little hard to shoot down, but they don't take much damage. It's not like Battlefront where you can just, you know, pour non-stop lasers into them and they don't go down. I mean, in this game, they short blasts and they're gone. Which I guess is how it's supposed to be for a TIE fighter. Now, there's something else that does bother me about this game. Now, I'm saying this is a really great game, and I enjoy playing it a lot. I've enjoyed playing all the Rogue Squadron games, but it's just that you have to get right on top of the targets before they explode.
That's all of them. You're clear to take off, Transport Luminous.
So there's kind of some hit detection issues there, and it's a little ridiculous. You're at point blank, and then whatever you're shooting at finally goes up.
Excellent, Luke. That was a vital transport. Let's just hope they can pass the Imperial blockade.
As I said, long cutscenes. Just as you're in the middle of something, all of a sudden, oh wait, cutscene. It's like when a football team or a basketball team is, you know, going really strong, and you know, all of a sudden, the opposing coach is like, timeout.
I'm going with you. We'll be fine. The fleet needs your help now, Sartley. As you wish, Commander Skywalker.
They've just scored 4 touchdowns in a row. We haven't been able to stop them. Okay, kill them off. Call for a timeout. That's what this is like. These cutscenes are like timeouts. They're doing too well in the game. Okay, so this is kind of like what I was talking about earlier. You'll see that you switch from, you know, being in your starfighter, being in an X-Wing, to now being on the ground.
We better act fast.
And again, you're going to see some of these hit detection issues in this game where you're right on top of some of these stormtroopers before they die. I mean, you're, you know, there you can see. Also, they die real easily in this game. At least in this first mission, they do. As you can see, Luke hasn't taken any damage at all. Yeah, Imperial officer, it took a while to take him. Here you go, point blank. Looked like I was shooting through that one guy to begin with. Yeah, I guess I forgot to shoot someone back there. You also automatically aim as well in these ground battles, so... Yep. Okay, here we go.
Gotta hurry.
Now you can get tripped up here. You gotta watch because you gotta be in the right place to get that. See that instruction? Where it shows to rock the analog stick back and forth to get the door to open.
Call for reinforcements.
I mean, I really do like this game. It's just the point blank thing kind of bugged me. It's like, come on, guys. You know what? As I said, it looks really great for a GameCube game for being a couple generations behind now. You know, obviously they made the Star Wars games with a little bit more quality and made them to stand up a bit longer. Obviously they care about what went into them.
All right, follow me. Let's get out of here.
Again, point blank. And some of them run. You can see that some of them run up to you, and I don't know when they think they're gonna tackle you or something. This is a little bit of a flaw with the AI in the game. It's like they walk up to you and they don't try to, throw a punch or, shoot you point blank with their guns. As I said, not to pick on the game, I love the Rogue Squadron games. I think they are the two, Rogue Squadron 2 and Rogue Squadron 3 are the two of the very best games in the GameCube.
We can't possibly fight our way out of here. Any more miracles, Luke?
I'm also partial to the
Certainly.
one Star Fox game. I can't think of the name of it at the moment. But I like to.
If it hadn't been for Skywalker, Sartley wouldn't find any submarine.
That's pretty
Commander
much the mission.
Skywalker,
It's
we
the very
owe
first
you our
mission.
lives.
This is an unfortunate turn of events.
They've only delayed the destruction.
So,
Our
thank you
destiny
for joining
will be
me
fulfilled.
on Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike for the GameCube. And I hope you watch more of my videos. It's Noise from the Basement and noisefromthebasement.com. You can also find me on Twitter and Facebook as well. And you can also go right to my blog if you wish to. I still have a blogger space. So, thanks again.